Welcome to the NCAT Online Services Getting Ready Guide. This video will cover an overview of the NCAT Online Services, what you need to know to get ready, what are e-organizations, understanding the roles within an e-organization, how to register, and next steps. Part 1 Overview. The NCAT Consumer and Commercial Division is transitioning its online services to a new platform that will deliver a better user experience. Expanding the types of online forms available, lodge secondary forms and supporting documentation, upload documents during the application process, save your progress to complete an application at a later date, complete multiple applications and pay for them together when you're ready to lodge, view your NCAT cases and transaction history. Registered users will be able to see the NCAT Online Services dashboard when they log into their account. The Start New Case tile is where you lodge a new application. My Cases gives you information like hearing details and also gives you the ability to lodge secondary forms. From Manage Forms, you will be able to view forms awaiting payment, any forms in progress, and also view your filing history. Link a Case allows you to add yourself to an existing case. And Need Help will open a page with quick reference guides to assist you in completing and paying for your forms. Existing cases will be given a new case number. Parties will receive the new case number via email if they have email as their address for service. Otherwise, it will be posted. There will be a barcode on the email or letter. The barcode can be used by a party to link to the existing case after they are registered to use the NCAT Online Services. Part 2 Getting Ready. Registered users of the New South Wales Online Registry for Courts and Tribunals will be able to use the same account to access and lodge in the NCAT Online Services. To register and create an account or log in and manage an existing account, go to onlineregistry.lawlink.nsw.gov.au. Users may need to verify their identity using a 100-point identification check. Registered users should check that their details are up to date, including having the correct people in the correct roles and current credit, debit card, or direct debit details against their profiles. The following information will help you determine which setup best works for your needs as a user of NCAT Online Services. Determine your organization structure, then create the e-organization. Part 3 E-Organizations. E-Organization or e-org is the name given to organizations in the online registry. An electronic organization or e-organization enables a user to replicate the business, company, or other organization structure in an online format. It is a mechanism for grouping users together to provide specific permissions to members within an e-organization, allow delegates to work with others for the benefit of their business within an e-organization. There are two types of e-organizations: legal practitioner e-org for law firms and legal practices, and litigant e-org for all other organization types. A legal e-org is a group of solicitors or barristers and their delegates who handle matters on behalf of clients. Cases are broken into practitioner groups, which consist of the legal practitioner on record and their assigned delegates. A delegate's permissions can be set to view and upload cases or only view the practitioner's caseload. Case information can only be viewed by the legal practitioner linked to the case and their assigned delegates, i.e., not viewable by all users in an e-organization. Litigant e-org can be created for an organization that is not a legal organization, such as a government agency that lodges their own cases or a real estate agency that lodges on behalf of their clients. A delegate's permission can be set to view and upload cases or only view the authorized officer's caseload. When registered, an automatic email is sent which contains the e-organization's frequent user ID, or FUI. The FUI is used by the authorized officers or delegates when lodging on behalf of the e-organization, as it's the FUI that links the lodged cases to the e-organization. And finally, all users can access all cases within the e-organization. To create an e-organization, you will need to provide the ACN or ABN. An e-organization will have an administrator and can have more than one. Authorized officers are then added to the e-organization. An authorized officer can have delegates, and delegates can be shared. All users of an e-organization can access all cases within the e-organization. To create one e-organization for the organization, use the company name for the e-organization name. Multiple e-organizations may be created to manage areas of the business separately. For example, an e-organization for each department, i.e. accounts, legal, or office location, i.e. Sydney, Parramatta. This is an example that could be used for the New South Wales Land and Housing Corporation. An e-org could be created for each location or function, and each location would have authorised officers. Government organisations do not have delegates. Another example is a real estate agency. Again, an e-org can be created for each location or function. Authorised officers then added, and real estate agencies can have delegates. Part 4. Understanding the roles. So let's discuss in more detail the types of roles within an e-organisation. An e-organisation administrator by default is the person that creates the e-organisation. Admins can assign admin privileges to users within the e-org. Users must register individually, then the admin can add them to the e-organisation. An admin can add and remove users, manage user permissions, and assign delegates. A self-represented litigant is a member of the public who is not represented by a legal professional or real estate agent. This includes individuals, sole traders, and small business owners. A solicitor or barrister lodging on behalf of a client. They will need to provide their practicing certificate details. An authorised officer is a person with the authority to act on behalf of a company, organisation, or government agency. They must be attached to an e-organisation. Real estate agents can register to lodge on behalf of landlords they represent. Finally, a delegate is able to transact on behalf of a legal practitioner or an authorised officer that they are associated to. They must be part of an e-organisation. Part 5. Registering. From the New South Wales Online Registry homepage, commence your registration by clicking Register. Next, enter your first and last name as well as your email address, then click Next. You'll be asked a series of questions. Let's discuss each. I am from a legal practice. We'll present you 3 options, a solicitor, barrister, or delegate of either. The next option is I am from a business, government, or organisation. Here we have 4 options. The first is I work for a proprietary company or other organisation. This option will direct you to selecting from this list. The first 2 are authorised officers, while the third option is a delegate. Next down is I am an owner or partner of a business that is not a proprietary company. 2 options will be available. Both are self-represented litigants. Next, selecting I work for a local, state or Commonwealth government agency will only give you one option. The last in this section, I am a real estate agent, strata manager, or on-site residential property manager acting on behalf of a client. We'll present you 3 options. The first is an authorised officer, the second is a delegate, and the third option will end the registration process, as this type of user cannot lodge applications for courts. Finally, I am representing myself. We'll give you 3 options, all self-represented litigants. After answering these questions, you will continue your setup, which may include creating a password, adding secret questions, and 100-point ID verification. Legal representatives will also need to provide their practicing certificate numbers. Once registered, you will be able to access NCAT Online Services from the NCAT tile on the home page. Part 6. Next steps. So what next? Access the support materials available on the NCAT website to help you complete your setup. Complete your setup by determining your organisation structure, setting up your admin user, creating e-organisations, then set up your remaining users and assigning the users to the e-organisations. Step 3 is to ensure you have the payment method set up. Individuals can add credit cards to their profiles, and e-organisations can register for direct debit to be used as a method of payment for applications lodged. To set up a direct debit, email the New South Wales Online Registry at onlineregistry-support@justice.nsw.gov.au. Finally, we are here to help you get ready. Contact us to answer your questions and support you in the setup process. That brings us to the end of the guide. Now it's time to get ready.